I don't know how the stream's gonna be. I tried to stream on my main channel, my business channel today, and it was not very good. So I called my provider, and we tried a couple of things with no luck. So they have put in a support ticket to try to figure out what the heck's going on. And they will get back with me. In the meantime, I figure I will still try and stream. It may not be the best connection, but at least then if you would like to say hi or different things like that, you can. So, my husband's driving, so I am fine to play while we're driving and while we're moving, so.
You can catch him. I already have all the pieces for him.
So should I
have no spell energy.
You have no spell energy, that's right.
That answers that question. I have no spell energy.
So, if anyone has any questions or anything, I'd love to see if I know the answer. I won't always. I was selected to get tickets, and I have until the day of the event, it looks like, is actually how long it appears in my email that I have, to be able to, or until they sell out, to go get them. I heard from someone they are relatively cheap, considering the issue being I really can't get there. I wish I could, but unless someone decides to sponsor my flight, it's not, and hotel room and stuff, it's not gonna happen. So you have 13 spell energy.
I got 10 and 3.
I guess you have 13, that's what I know.
10 and 3 means you only spun those 2.
Do you need the alchemy eggs?
No.
So does anyone have any questions or anything? And you can always, do you need the ball? Okay. You can always leave any questions down below. And I will get back to you on them, or on answers. I'll either get back to you immediately, or on the next live I'll answer, or both. So was gonna say, what's showing up over there? Of course that'll show up.
What?
Oh, it just was I have one that's a little red dot that I cannot, no matter, I'll have to wait to collect that one. No matter what I do, I can't get rid of it right now because I'm hoping it'll go away after I load in. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, a couple of things. One, I read that if it's the green ends, you're either going to get a 3 or a high. And the highs are a 3 or a birdie box. And the highs are more likely. Another thing, if you remember when we were doing the first day of the new event, or the last event, I could not find anywhere. I could not find what we were looking for. Well, I did some research or some looking into it and everything. And they actually, a lot of people were having that issue. If you were near a flag, it overrode even the event things. So everything was, for some reason, it overrode the event things and not the other things. It's because of the flag. So that is one thing to be aware of when an event starts. My understanding, they are going to try and fix that for the future. But if you're having trouble finding event stuff and you are near a flag, go somewhere away from a flag. The hard part about that is a lot of times flags are going to be near a bunch of inns too, is what I've seen. So be aware of that. And that way you don't end up wasting as much time and energy. Trying to do stuff as I did last time. Cool, I get to play Snuffle. And if my husband had asked me to grab that one, I would not have known which one to grab. I'm gonna leave that. I know I should answer her. That's the co-owner of my business. But I'm gonna wait she'll understand. I'm gonna wait to I'll get on after, because I don't want to be live streaming while I'm talking to her about the business. So obviously, I'm not doing the best spellcasts today, but I did find out I'm not the only one, and I'm glad that that it's not just me that thinks, hey, let's live stream, or let's pretend that we're really good at this, rather than just being human about it. I mean, some people I get are gonna be great at it. Yes, right?
No, I got all the pieces.
Okay. Some people are going to cast great, And some people it's going to depend on the spell. But when you make it seem like all you do is cast good spells, it can make it hard for people who... Do you need Weasley's clock?
Yes.
For people who haven't got to that point, they feel that they're doing something wrong. And in my opinion, nope. You're not doing anything wrong. So, what you see is exactly how I do it. You guys have seen many times. My casts are not the best. Come on, let me click on your in. Well, that in didn't... Yeah. I clicked on it 3 times. So on my husband's phone, I clicked on the in. I hate when that happens. Anyway, I clicked on the in 3 times. And it would not come up. So I don't know how long this stream is going to be, because as I said, I'm sure the stream's not the best. So as soon as someone's fighting in this fortress, I don't know who, or how it was just recently.
Got us, Diana.
So we actually do know who. She's one of the members of the Discord channel. So see if she's in right now. No, she's not in right now. I doubt she wants to go back in.
I know.
I think he's going to go talk to her. Say hi. So she's someone that plays both Pokemon Go and Wizards Unite. We originally met her through Pokemon Go. So he's going to go say hi to her. Anyway, as I was saying, I know the stream's not the best. So what we'll probably do is I'll probably stop streaming once we finish the fortress battle, wherever we decide to go in. I'm hoping my internet provider fixes things in time for the next portion of this Brilliant event, but no guarantees. I will still stream. I'm just not going to guarantee that I'm not going to have it jumping in and out for you guys. But if it does that, and when you're watching, if it drops it, just keep an eye and keep coming back in. And I will join you really soon. Otherwise, it'll pick it back up and start streaming again. If you're watching it after, I may not talk as much. So if, as I was saying, if you're watching after, I may not talk as much because I may want to make sure that I'm okay and that you guys are able to hear what I'm saying. So I'll do what I can. No guarantees. I know there. I know, and I'm sorry about the music. I know that's miserable. So, yeah, with back to the data, I've done what I can. They're looking into it, and we'll go from there. So, and I already asked and was told just stream sometime that day. They'll see if they can, or that. But if any of you have a specific time that, hey, if you go on at this time, I can watch, or I'd really like you to go on at this time, let me know. I hate to have a bunch of us overlapping. So, and that's another thing. If you have a YouTube channel and you want to go on, let me know. And let me know what time, and I'll try and jump over. I tried to hit the X, not a previous chamber. I'm just watching to make sure they're not jumping in. I doubt they would, but you never know. Anyway, but just let me know when you'll be going on, and I will go on otherwise. I'll make sure I don't go on. My husband says come on over, so I guess I get to come over. It looks like they're gonna jump in. So, turn off the vehicle. My husband left it running. I hate when he does that, but that's okay.
I'm wondering how to catch the pixie foes.
Oh, it's fine. So what are you asking
Pixie
about?
foes.
I'm trying to find the, where was it? Where'd it go? Not the common earthling, the next
The
one.
pixie foes.
Yeah, the pixie foes.
In the SOS challenge?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
And see, I was looking on
yeah.
this guy, and they're like, coming soon. I'm like, so
No,
nobody's
it's out.
finished this quest yet? Like, come on.
I've got 6 out of 10 of them.
Oh my goodness. So what rune do you use?
So, it's
I mean, I know
sporadic.
it's sporadic, but what's the most?
We've been going in 5. I've noticed if you go in 3 or under, it's almost guaranteed to not, unless you use a high level rune.
Oh, okay.
So
on the
you
higher
need
ruins, you fight
you
more
need
pixies.
well, not so much fight more pixies. The idea is it's the ones
So
that
I
come
mean,
up
like
are
these-
weaker.
Like these
Yeah,
ones.
or
Okay.
so yeah, use a 5 if you're going in 3 or below. Honestly,
No,
I
You
can
go in
beat
chamber
a
5 or 6.
so like these chambers.
Okay.
But I can beat a level 5 by myself.
Uh-huh.
So if you can, that one's even.
Yeah.
I've run across some of them just on my own
Yeah.
in level 5.
Okay.
So
So
that
what level are you?
She's 1 under eye.
no, I'm not.
You just hit 24.
I hit it last night. I'm at 24.
Okay. So does,
And
does the level
in the chat, I don't know. I know I can do 5. I haven't tried 6 on my own yet.
Yeah. Okay.
but
is it like mitigated on what level you are of whether you can complete it or not, or
not from what I've seen at all.
Usually when I go on level 5, I by myself, I go level 1 ruin stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I usually
the chamber.
Use a lower ruin
use
stone.
a lower ruin.
Okay, so I could go into like chamber 3 with a level 2 rune. But you need a rune stone 3 or higher to find?
Well, so the idea is the higher level rune stone, the harder the monsters are going to be.
Okay.
The higher level chamber, the harder the monsters are going to be.
That's when you're going to find your
But it's a
pixie.
formidable pixie, so it's gonna be
That's when you're going to find your formidable pixie. It depends on what you are, too. Are you what one are you? Aurora, what?
I haven't picked a profession yet.
That would be the first thing I would do, really.
I don't know which one to do.
I would recommend either professor or Auror.
Okay, what's the difference?
So,
got more power against
okay,
beasts.
so Auror is very much a fighting.
Okay.
Professor is kind of a combination of Magizoologist and Auror.
Yeah, okay.
Magizoologist, all of your achievements there are assistance things.
What do you mean by
So, like,
you need
I
other
can...
people to do it?
Well, you can't... Like I said, I can take a level 5 out on my own.
Yeah.
And I am a Magizoologist.
Okay.
But, at the same time, when we go in... If we all go in together with the stuff, his things he can put on his own beasts.
Yep.
And it helps, and it weakens them.
What do you mean you put on your own beats?
Okay. So there's
and
different things you can, and if you want, you can watch some of the challenges I've done or some of the ones I've gone in on my YouTube channel to kind of get an idea.
Do you have that linked on your?
I can go
site?
put it in. I've waited, but so you can
your live stream. Like, well, where do I go to watch the live stream?
So I'll go put it in there.
Okay.
But when we get home,
I'm with you, Diana. Gotta stay in it because I'm with the formidable pixies. I gotta get them too, and I don't have any of them.
Well,
anyway,
I just got the thing last night. No, when was the Team Rocket event?
It was Sunday. Yesterday.
Yeah,
so it was last night.
Yeah, last night.
Anyway.
So it's like, where do I find these?
So,
like I said, I looked on Game Press and it's like, coming soon. Like,
did you get your Snorlax yet?
huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've gotten a
Caden's pissed.
So
I need a female,
His
though.
ran, and
I need a female. I've got 2 males.
So there's things down at the bottom when you're in fighting.
Like in the fortress?
Yeah, when you're in the fortress, and
when you're actually in the chamber?
Yeah, and you can.
Squares?
Yes.
Okay.
You can drag them up and put them
if
on
you
your
have
foe.
enough of the spell, it counts up to 7.
What do you mean the spell?
Or they're like spell energy or something down at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
So right by those, underneath is a bar that counts up to 7.
Okay.
And you get so many for each person you kill.
Oh.
Or each one of them you defeat.
Yeah.
And
so
each thing they take,
up?
Each one of those squares takes so much energy.
Oh, okay.
And you can use those to do certain things. Like, mine.
Totally lost me.
You better go in and show her, sweetie.
I think I know what you're talking about,
Okay.
but I just don't
Well,
understand.
we can kind of mine. Magizoologist, I can go in and I can revive someone.
Uh-huh.
If they completely die, I can revive them.
Oh, okay.
I can do 2 different levels of healing, and then I can make them stronger.
Oh.
His are more to weaken, as the
Like
Auror are to weaken the
formidable
enemies.
Death Eater, formidable Dark Wizard, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm really good at taking them out.
But as an
I'm really
Auror,
good.
if he goes
But then
against
Acromantula, if you ever come across an Acromantula with what I am, I'm terrible at them.
and yet
I'm terrible.
I can hit him 1 or like 2 shots, or 2 to 4 shots, something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't take me much, especially with the weaker Acromantulas. Another thing to be aware of, I don't know if you're always hitting the same fortress.
Kinda, yeah.
If you
gets
hit a
stronger each
fortress
time.
more than once in a day,
Uh-huh. Oh, I usually
it's
get stronger.
okay. Okay, I was going to say, so that's one reason I wasn't saying, hey, let's all go in and I'll show you, is because you were in here fighting. And so if you were to go in now, it would be even harder for you.
Oh, okay.
But
I mean,
she'd have
probably
you and I
easier because
both.
would be there to, where we can
Fight
take
with
it
you.
out. But
I have done, because I know I had one where it's like I needed 3 more, and so it's like, and the one runestone that I picked, I guess it only had 1 foe. Like, that's stupid. So it's like, I didn't realize it was a 1 foe because I'm used to always being 2, but then I'd hit the X after
Level
I was done,
1.
and then it like kicked
So-
me out. So I'm like, wait a minute, where's my
but
other
it was a
battle?
stronger.
Yeah.
So what happens?
So then I
The
had to go in
stronger,
and do it again, and then,
But so
I
the
always use
stronger
a
the
level
foe,
1 rune.
the stronger the foe that shows up, the less foes you get. So there's a certain
It goes up like.
hit points per chamber.
Yeah.
So
For
Okay.
instance, if
Each-
scanned, I went in
and
level 5.
I put that on Discord.
Yeah.
It'll have on the Discord. There's one of the ones in the tips and tricks
Okay.
that shows the different chamber levels
Yeah.
and power. And it's that much power is going to come from your foes.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's just split between the foes. So it's split between however many foes it decides to throw at you.
Yeah. Okay.
So
How come some of the runestones is like I said, sometimes they're only a 1 and some are 2, but I'm using the same runestone.
I think that's a roll
It's
of
like
the
the same
dice
level.
type
I think
thing.
it's
Okay.
a roll of the dice.
Because I started using the Harry Potter calamities because I'm like, well, maybe I'll get some of the other items that are from the Brilliant event that have it. That
There
I
is a
catch.
major. Harry's here.
Oh.
Harry's here. I better go after him.
Where? Oh, I think I already tried to do that one.
It just
He
showed
just
up.
showed up.
Really? It's not showing up
It-
on mine.
I wonder
not
if
showing
it's a
up on
little bit
mine
back.
either. I'm gonna do something just to see. I'm gonna restart my app and
There's
find
the
out.
book.
I need to use energy anyway, or potions anyway.
That's
so.
one thing God of Stand doesn't like either is the potions thing. They expire just like that.
Yeah.
Depends, because the high potency when you have 5 spell casts.
Yep.
I have.
And then you only need 1. It's like, okay.
Then it
And
disappears and you only
those
use
are
once.
good
I
to
know.
use. Those are also good to use in the fortress.
Yeah. So I've done that. I've done those before. Like if I'm low
Okay,
on
Harry,
energy,
show up.
I'll use one of those. So I kind of reserve my energy a little bit more. But,
So one of these days, maybe we should all go in together so you can see the difference between. Yeah, ours is partway level, and we've powered up our. I keep
The
my.
Han just reached level 30 on this game.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, damn.
So I keep my profession all the way leveled up.
how do you do that? Just by
So you
You
go
choose
into
your
your profession. Choose
Yeah.
profession. You'll get the choice to choose.
yeah.
And then you go into this foundational magizoology.
So I was thinking probably just do the professor.
And then you click on it and it tells you what you need to upgrade.
Or you go in Aurora if you're that when you go into
So-
Aurora Fundamentals.
Yeah.
So
That's
these,
what those books are for.
yeah,
Those
So-
spell
All the
books and
books
those
scrolls
books and
I've
Yeah.
been
scrolls.
collecting.
yes,
That's what they're for.
that's
I don't
what
know
they're
to do
for.
with.
That's what they're
That's
for.
what they're for. These
Yeah.
squares
Make
are
you stronger.
those are the ones in the fortress.
Okay.
So personally, I am trying to keep it kind of everything leveled up that I can.
Yeah.
Like even get everything done. You can just do one and then move on to the next. He did that for a while.
Yeah.
But it gave me a lot more strength in the fortresses.
Yep, if you complete them.
Yeah.
If
So,
you can complete them, it gives you
I
a lot
mean-
more strength.
Okay. Yeah.
I go in with like 300 strength right now. Where I was at like 90, I think, or some, I can't remember. It was,
Yeah.
pretty low. So that's how you strengthen up your person too.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I was always like, what's the point of picking a profession? Like, just don't understand. Like,
You click a
what
profession,
exactly is the
it makes you
benefit?
stronger.
Okay.
It'll make you stronger going in fortresses and stuff
So
like that. You'll be stronger.
he has the ability. Catching things is easier
Yep.
for him.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's not. I don't have
And
that.
leveling up is quicker for me too. I get more XP as an Aurora than as she does as Master
But
Zoologist.
Professor's kind of a good mix of helping and
Yeah.
fighting, and of healing and fighting, basically.
Okay.
And I've heard that's a good one if you're on your own.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other thing is depending on how fast you go, and how much you do during events, stuff like that, you may actually end up with enough because you can switch between too.
Oh.
So I'm going to do the Magizoologist, and then if it's not as far as I can, and then if I still have, if they haven't unlocked more, I'm going to switch to another one, and then switch back if I'm going in, choose based on if I'm going in by myself or what chamber I'm going in, things like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, picking your profession makes you stronger.
Okay. So that's the only really benefit to it. It just makes you stronger. All right.
Makes you stronger.
well, stronger meaning you have certain things you can do.
Yeah.
Especially in the fortress.
Yeah. Okay.
So, honestly, my fortress, I have level
she can go
6
further than I can.
Yeah.
is white. His is still red.
Yep.
Why is yours still red?
I haven't fought him
I
as
don't know
much
if
as
it's-
she has.
I don't know if it's the number of times I've gone in level 5 on my own, or what. I haven't figured that one out yet. Because I haven't dared go in 6 to try on my own yet. But I suspect it's the number of times you beat the previous one.
Yeah. Oh.
Because even to unlock them, you have to beat the previous one to unlock it.
Yeah.
So I'm suspecting that then from there you have to beat it so many times.
Oh,
Or the previous one, the previous one so many times before it's not red.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Basically, you have the skills, but it could be energy-wise too, and I'm not sure which.
Crazy.
So,
That's another thing I don't really like about this game. It's what are we trying to do? What's the storyline? What are
She's
we...
still trying to figure that
so
out.
actually, I
getting all the, all the little, the mystery stuff.
yeah. Once you've got all the
It's like,
mystery stuff, you kind of understand,
What
or
does this do?
you're still. But so it tells you the storyline behind it.
Yeah.
But I think one of those
Maybe I
actually
just
refers to Fantastic Beasts and where to find it,
Yeah.
and pages in it.
We're
So I
here.
think this is the only one that I have left. So it's like, well, where do I get this? And where do I get that? That's the
They
other
will.
thing. It's like, where
Those are just.
am I supposed to acquire these from?
They.
Because I know these you just acquire randomly
Yeah,
from
that's.
catching
It's
stuff.
still.
So
It's
like,
randomly from catching
okay.
or in the fortress.
it's like just so weird. It's like, okay.
Come
And
on.
then I don't quite understand the challenge registry. And there's just so much that's like,
We'll go on in. We'll show you.
Okay,
Really
I
quick.
have not figured out those pictures yet. I will be honest there. I don't know the
Pokemon
pictures.
Go is just straightforward. You
squares
just
down
catch
here
them
as
all.
well. These squares down here I can drag up there. See,
So
there's one
wait.
of the pixies you need right there.
Oh, so these squares?
You can drag up
See,
before you
did
hit
you see
start.
the numbers under?
Not really. So
Okay,
wait,
I'll
how
show you
did
when I.
So you like pull stuff?
I'll show
comes
you.
in with you, or?
Well, for him,
And I hate battling these because it's like so hard to get the thing up there.
Yeah,
and it's like I'm going down.
I hate it too.
On my phone, yet the thing's in the middle. I'm like, I'm gonna run out of space. You're just like trying to get it, when you're clear down at the bottom of the phone and it's in the middle of your phone, trying to line it up. It's like, no. I want her to be on my thumb so I can line my thumb up with the
See,
star.
like that one right there? I'm going to go after that one there.
But where
again.
are you getting these things from?
They're at the bottom before you start.
I know, but I don't have anything in
So
there.
they're
like, what
white.
are they?
That's because you haven't selected your
Select
profession.
your
Okay.
profession.
Those are based
Once
on the
you click your
profession you go
profession-
in at.
So are those? What are
So-
they then?
So like mine right now, 0 you can always use. I'm going to strengthen him up.
Okay.
1 is, for me, is to revive. He has a different one.
Okay.
And it takes 1 of these 8. 2,
Yeah, once you pick for your profession, you can
strength,
use those.
for me, strengthens up more, and
Yeah.
it does. And I'm going to drop this.
Okay, so they're just like, so essentially they're like berries, in a way.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
In a way, basically, yeah.
So it's like berries and potions. So like, oh, I'm gonna put in a golden raspberry, and then I want a potion and a revive, right? Essentially.
Correct.
So, but if
Okay.
you see, now I have this little thing up here on this side. That says that we're stronger against. And he's even
Okay.
stronger. His shows the same thing
Yeah.
right now because I dropped it on
Okay.
both.
Yeah,
Well-
mine are always at 100. It's like, that's crazy. It's up to that high. So, but does it make this foe more formidable? 'Cause it looks like that says 215.
So that's because of the level we're in.
Okay.
Mine will always be that high.
Yeah.
But the foe's level base is based on the runestone and the level of the fortress.
Yeah, okay.
Got 1 freaking hit point. You're telling me he didn't die?
I know, I hate that. It's like, you hit him and then there's like 2 left or
Yeah.
1 left. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that one's
So now
kind
I
of
have
like
to waste
really.
another spell energy just
Okay.
to kill it?
So see
Last
see
one's
his
you,
level
sweetie.
line? I'm gonna drop that on him.
Oh, okay.
Did you see how it went up?
Yeah. The blue
So
bar.
you're saying I'm going after the werewolf?
Yes.
Okay.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
that blue
better
line
at
is
him.
his hit points.
Yeah, okay.
And he
hate the
had
werewolf.
lower than me,
There's the werewolf is so
and I wasn't
stupid.
sure.
He like annoys me. It's like, and have you noticed the vampire? Its hand is bigger than its head.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I never noticed that until last night. I was battling it.
I
and
noticed
battled
that, like, wait a
15
minute.
Of them. I was like, why have I never noticed that before? But it's like ginormous.
So we realized.
And all the people look like the vampire too. They all look like they have the teeth. And it's like, did they just base everything off of the vampire? Like,
Yeah, like that pixie
so
you saw.
crazy.
Level 5 fortress.
Yeah.
If you would have gone after him, you would have got a wing piece.
Oh, dang it. Need those. Need 10 of them.
Oh, so are you on the battle so many formidable pixies, or
Yeah.
are you? Okay.
On the 10, I think.
I just wanted to make sure because there was also one to get so many wing.
Oh, no, I did that one.
Okay, I just
That one
wanted to
was
make
easy.
sure. Yeah.
No, I need to defeat 10 formidable pixie foes
Okay.
in wizarding challenges.
Yes.
Tales of
that's
Beatles and Bard.
Wizarding challenges.
Yes.
It's like, why can't the wild ones count too?
So that explains that.
Yeah.
We think the werewolf in your registry
Uh-huh.
Only shows up on a full moon.
Oh, really?
in the evening on a full moon. We think.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I know I've seen some.
We saw it too,
I
but
haven't
then
seen
it disappeared.
one in a long time.
And so and then we got thinking about it, and we think it showed up on the full moon.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. I
So-
know they did say the days and whatnot, weather and type of night it is kind of affect it more. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and
It sucks that the fortress werewolves don't count towards your registry because I
That
see them in
would-
the
No.
fortress
Yeah.
all the time.
That would
It's
really
like,
be
I have that
nice.
one completed.
yeah,
That'd really be nice.
but I bet the number would be a lot higher too.
Yeah.
But-
It's
but
like,
yeah.
I've seen one Professor McGonagall. She was at my house,
I got 2 of those.
and I can't remember if the magic got whisked away or if I ran out of spell energy battling it. It's like, dang it.
Yeah.
The one and only that I see.
The one I can't catch is a Whomping Willow.
And
I've never even seen a Whomping Willow.
I think I've noticed
It's the extreme threat. It's the most extreme threat you can get on this game.
I
Where do
think
you
I've
see
noticed
that, though?
these also
Just
partway
luck.
vary on your level.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I'm seeing those more than he is.
Oh, really? Oh.
And
yeah,
I'm
would that
able
have
to
maybe
catch it.
something to do with you being a
A
magizoologist too?
magizoologist. That's what I'm getting at.
Huh. That's weird.
So
That's
I'm not
kinda stupid.
I'm not saying for sure,
Yeah.
but
It kind of seems that way.
yes.
So
That
that's
one
so
I haven't
stupid.
decided for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm out and about a lot, and that might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
See, it's
Yeah, I saw
classified as an extreme.
But I've only seen one on the Professor McGonagall. Or I've seen two and only caught one.
I've seen 4 and only caught 1.
Oh my goodness. And you gotta catch 15 of them.
Gotta get 15 of them.
Yeah, I saw you guys. Was it Sunday? You was driving around Willow Park?
Caden and I.
No, she was driving the
Yeah.
little car.
Then it would have probably been Saturday. I wasn't
Could
driving
have been Saturday. Sunday, she wasn't driving anywhere. It was
Yeah.
me in the little car on Saturday, Sunday with
remember-
Caden.
Don't remember going anywhere Saturday though.
Maybe it was another day, but yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
go
thought
out
it was a
Sunday.
weekend, though.
I didn't go out Sunday, so.
Sunday, Caden and I, we went around Willow Park. That's all where all we got our
But you can also go on the Discord
black
channel
Pokemon.
and ask there, and, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Just hadn't gotten to it because, well, I just got off work, so I was like, just heading home.
No, I get it.
Hitting the stuff, taking forever.
So,
You got a lot better job than I do.
Why?
I work at JBS
Oh, when did you start working there? Have you always worked
19
there?
years ago.
Oh.
I've been there for 19 years.
Oh.
but
Too long.
so hopefully that gives you some ideas.
Yeah.
And
I guess I'll have to make a profession. At least now I can get rid of the red dot.
Yep.
Bugging me.
so I reinstalled. I had to do a factory reset.
Oh, really?
And now my achievements red dot is not going away until I complete another achievement.
You're kidding.
So it's like, I can't do any. And I think they've said they know that there's an issue there.
Yeah.
So
What
it's like,
achievement do you have
oh,
to
let's
get?
see. I think it was just any.
Well, I've got you here.
Nope, it
What
didn't work.
is-
I don't think. Nope, it didn't work. Crap.
What are mystery items?
They are they're kind of like the ones you're finding for the
Keys, isn't it?
basically in the registry, I think, like the mysteries.
Okay. Oh, they're these things?
I think I'm not positive.
I think so too, because they come from port keys and battling.
Okay. So there's 50 of those things? I've never counted them.
Well, there's also your challenges,
Yeah. Okay.
maybe part of that too.
Pit challenges,
Oh,
you get
'cause it
mystery
is on
items too.
silver. So yeah, that would make sense. Cause yeah, I'm like at 43 out of 50. I'm like, I want to complete that.
I think that's where your mystery items come from, is your challenges and port keys, because you get mystery items from port keys as well.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'm through streaming.
Uh oh. Wasted all